here, Brian Flores, the head coach of the Miami Dolphins. This firing makes absolutely no sense at all. In 3 seasons with Miami, Flores was 24-25. The first season they were 5-11 and looked like he was going to be a very good coach for Miami for years to come. Last season they were 10-6, and this past year they were 9-8, despite starting the season off 1-7. I just do not get this. And 24-25 in 3 seasons, that's without having a good quarterback. Tua is not a good quarterback. He's not going to be your franchise quarterback. 24-25 his first 3 seasons. Zach Taylor has also coached 3 seasons as well. When you look at his record, he's 16-32-1 as a head coach for the Cincinnati Bengals. And that's with having Joe Burrow as his quarterback of the future and quarterback to help them get some, big-time victories this season. I just do not get this. Brian Flores has 9 wins this season. Zach Taylor has 10 wins this season. One is a guy who's considered to be possibly a Coach of the Year candidate. The other just got fired. This makes zero sense to me. I don't get this at all. And Miami screws up, and you screw up when you fire a head coach. When you fire him, the top head coach automatically in the market is the guy you just fired. You really screwed up there. Miami, they could possibly, ruin their whole rebuilding process. I know Flores was, a possible, big reason why Deshaun Watson was possibly willing to come to Miami. Now that's probably going to be off the table. I mean, when you look for a new head coach, that means you're going to be looking for new coordinators and everything like that. And with Tua, who I don't think he's a franchise quarterback, but he has shown some promise at times, he's probably going to have a new playbook and everything. And then, this is not just a head coaching thing. It really, lots of these guys in the offensive and defensive coaching staff probably aren't going to be there next year. So you're going to have a whole new scheme and everything like that. Just because you fired a guy who was only 1 game under 500 in 3 seasons, despite not having a nearly as good roster as some of these teams who have worse records, it really makes no sense to me. To me, this is a very similar situation, with Jim Caldwell. As the coach of the Lions for 4 seasons. I believe he was 36-28, something like that. The Lions suck. They're probably the worst franchise in NFL history. And, Caldwell led the Lions to the postseason a couple times, and, he was great for them. And then all of a sudden, Detroit fires him for no reason. It's another day. I still don't get why he was fired. It's a very similar situation with Brian Flores. I expect him to, have a head coaching job very soon. This, decision for Miami to me just does not make any sense, though.